Welcome back. It's your host as always, One Ye, checking in once again. And today is the Sunday is the Hell Cell pay-per-view. And without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Alright, so first we got Dane Bryan, Brie Bella versus The Miz and Maurice. And so far, this rivalry has been absolutely phenomenal. It's been better a lot of mixed tag team promos that they did in a long time. Like, I have never seen a mixed match build up like this one. This one right here is like 8 years in the making, and for it all to showcase at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view tonight, I'm going for The Miz and Maurice. Why? Because I'm a huge fan of The Miz, and him with his wife, you know, he gonna get this one over on DB. And hey, I don't dislike Dane Bryan, in no way. I love Daniel Bryan. Dane Bryan is a great wrestler in the ring, and for him to be that at that age, he doing good, and Dane Bryan could potentially be the next WWE champion. But for tonight, I'm had to get to The Miz. The only way DB win tonight is because Maurice lose and tap out to Brie Bella. That's the only way they win. Next up on the match card, we got Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton and the Hell in a Cell match. And hey, this is not from nobody video I watched in the past, but I thought about this when they first announced the match. My boy Jeff Hardy gonna jump out here in the cell tonight. I don't want to see it, but that's gonna create history. Like, him doing this gonna solidify his name as one of the extreme legends in WWE. Now, we seen Mick Foley hold 20-year hold deal when Undertaker threw him off the top of the Hell in a Cell and through the Hell in a Cell. But tonight, Jeff Hardy finna risk it all just to put his name in the books. But it's sad that it ain't for no championship, but my boy Jeff Hardy finna go out with a bang. And this definitely, I don't know if he gonna connect or he might miss and, you know, Randy Orton capitalize on it and win the match. But regardless of Jeff Hardy win, lose, or draw, tonight might be his last match if he take that swanton bomb off top of the cage. But I'm gonna go for Jeff Hardy in this one because I want my boy to win. Alright, kicking that thing over to some women's action. We got the Raw Women's Champion, Ronda Rousey versus Alexa Bliss. Now, this match I'm going by 10 minutes. We know Ronda Rousey is not about to lose tonight. She just not. And another swerve that WWE could pull tonight is how Alexa Bliss used Nia Jax to help her win the belt. Because, you know Ronda Rousey lost to Alexa Bliss when she cashed in against her in her match against Nia Jax. So tonight, the irresistible force could come back and cost Ronda Rousey. But the way it's been looking as of late, Ronda Rousey is not finna lose tonight. And I love Alexa Bliss. I would love her to regain the gold, but tonight might not be her night. Sticking to the women's action, we got the SmackDown Live Women's Champion Charlotte Flair going against her ex-best friend Bayley. And this whole storyline, like I said in the previous video, I'm not feeling this whole Becky Lynch heel turn. I didn't really like Becky Lynch as a face, and I sure don't like her now as a heel. It just don't fit her. It's like her character. It's just something with her character that I don't just feel. And Charlotte Flair, she better as a heel anyway. This whole good girl thing with Charlotte, it ain't working right now. I think they need to switch places and have Becky Lynch go back as a face and have Charlotte go back as a heel. But as far as tonight, Charlotte is gonna win. One, because Charlotte is better than Becky Lynch, and for two, they already advertising a rematch between them two at that pay-per-view in Saudi Arabia. And those two facts alone, that's automatically signal the fact that Charlotte Flair finna retain that belt and Becky Lynch ain't finna win tonight. Alright, now I'm gonna hit y'all with some of that tag team action. First, we got the SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions, The New Day versus the Rusev Day Clan. Now, the Rusev Day, they've been red hot ever since Rusev went on to face AJ Styles for the World Champion. That was his first ever World Championship match, and he came up a little bit short. But you notice, ever since the whole Rusev Day chant, Rusev and them, they've been on the ball. Like, management backstage and the producers and Vince McMahon, they got a liking to the Rusev Day. You know, everybody chanting Rusev Day. But the New Day just won their 5th tag team champions in WWE, and they not finna go out this soon. They just not. Rusev Day probably come up a little bit short tonight, in which gonna allow the New Day to continue their 5th reign as the SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. Kicking it over to the Raw Tag Team Division, we got Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler, the Raw Tag Team Champions, versus the Shield, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. Now, let me point out this first. My boy Seth Rollins is the IC champion, the white one though. And my boy ain't been showcasing their belt as of late. I'm speculating and wondering what is they gonna do with the IC championship as of now. So tonight in that Raw Tag Team Championship match, it's gonna be a 5-star match, no doubt. One, we got Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins going at it, and we got Drew McIntyre and Dean Ambrose, the lunatic. Them boys finna go toe to toe. But you know, the puzzle pieces right now is for Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins hold all the Raw gold, and you really think they finna miss on this opportunity for that not to happen? Tonight, the Shield finna take them Raw Tag Team Champions, and they're gonna have a big celebration come tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, USA Network. Hey, but my question is tonight for WWE, the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, why is the Intercontinental United States Championship not being defended? Which lead me to believe that they may have a new facelift to these championships, and I ain't gonna say they're gonna crown a new champions, but we probably gonna get a new title design of the IC champion and the United States champion. That's just what I'm hoping, and I expect that to happen. Not tonight, but eventually, because you notice that they ain't been showcasing the championship, so that's probably what they gonna end up doing. Next up, we got the SmackDown Live WWE champion AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. And this bout right here, I give it a 4 stars out of 5. Why? Because I'm not really feeling this whole game personal, talking about this man family. And for Samoa Joe to do all of that and still not capture this championship, this gonna make him look real foolish. Similar to his whole Brock Lesnar feud with the Universal Champion. This man came out here and bullied Brock Lesnar, choked him out, had him red in the face, and still didn't win the championship. Now Samoa Joe done won the NXT, the TNA, and all these other championships, but it seems like in WWE, he can't quite seem to get the job done when all the marbles are on the line and it's all the flashing lights and the cameras are on. Will he get the job done tonight? I don't see it happening. AJ Styles, the cover star of WWE 2K19. I'm just saying from a business perspective. How many copies of that game you think gonna sell if AJ Styles lose that championship belt? And by no means am I saying the only reason why AJ Styles got the belt and is keeping the belt is because he's the cover star of WWE 2K19, but AJ Styles is the phenomenal one. AJ Styles, to be his age, man, that boy be flying across that ring and still moving like them 20-year-olds. So tonight, Joe gonna fall short yet again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, heading over to the main event of the evening. We got the Raw's Universal Champion Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman in the Hell in a Cell match with Mick Foley, Mankind, Cactus Jack, and Dude Love as the special guest referee. Tonight match, that cage match, that Hell in a Cell match, that match finna be a 5-star match, no doubt. Now everybody been saying that Mick Foley gonna take some kind of spot in this match, but I'm not seeing that happen. That man is too old to be taking any kind of bumps. The most they gonna do with Mick Foley is he probably gonna go through the cage door or some weird spot like that. But as far as him falling off top of the cage or something like that, that ain't happening. Jeff Hardy gonna take that bump for the night. Like I said in these other matches, the key points of this rivalry is tonight, the Shield finna hold all this gold, the Universe, the IC, and the Tag Team Champions. And Vince McMahon is a Roman Reigns fan. This Vince McMahon boy. You really think that Roman Reigns finna lose this Raw's Universal Champion tonight? You gotta be out your rabbit mind. Like I said in a previous video, it's been 3 men in the WWE history to pre-cash in their Money in the Bank contract, and that's John Cena, Rob Van Dam, and Braun Strowman. Rob Van Dam cashed in successfully on John Cena at the ECW One Night Stand, and John Cena failed in his cash in against CM Punk. So will Braun Strowman be the second man to win or the second man to lose? So if you ask me, Braun Strowman will be the second man to fail because he going against Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is untouchable in the WWE. Roman Reigns can go against the whole roster for that Universal Champion and still come out victorious. So as far as tonight, the Shield, tomorrow night, Monday Night Raw, 7 o'clock, USA Network, the Shield got all the gold. And they is running the house, and that is their yard. Hey guys, with that being the end of today's video, if you enjoyed this content, like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell. Stay tuned, more lit bangers coming soon.